Hello people, this is Colin from Camp Decorations. I'm going to do a review on the Q-Tech Ultra Finish tip. I'm using the 310. I thought to myself, you know what, I've never used one of these before, so I'm going to give it a go. See what it's like and compare it to an fflp tip. Now pretty much, I've always used fflp. I don't know, I've just like from day dot, I've just used it. So I thought, you know what, I need a new 310 tip, so let me try a different tip, different company tip, different manufacturer tip, and see how it goes. So let's have a look. Right now I'm running, I think I'm running at 1300 PSI. Well, straight away, it sounds different. Seems a bit, puts it on a bit smoother. I don't think the fan is as wide as a graco, but I don't know. It seems okay. Alright. Let's put the glove on before it destroys my thumb again. Alright, okay. I'm actually doing this without my respirator on because I noticed in the other videos I couldn't exactly be heard, so I decided I'll risk my health for you lot. I don't know, I might wake up to 1400 PSI and that to see what it can do. It feels like I'm, oh yeah, load of dust. Seems like I'm running a little bit slower than what I normally would run at or move at, so. Oh. God, I don't have to taste the undercoat. Don't know, it seems to be a bit of a heavy texture. When you get a fflp tip and you put on there and you first use it, it is very fine. You know, it's lovely. This one seems to like put quite a bit on straight away. I'd hate to know what it would actually look like. Let's wake up another 100 PSI. Let's have a see. I wanted to try out my new gun, but can't do it. Attached it to my 390. I mean, 390 decided that it weren't going to prime, so I haven't used it for a few weeks now. Seems like the ball's stuck. Ooh. So I'm going to have to go home and unstuck the ball. Unstick the ball. Unstuck the ball indeed. I don't know. I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on Tritech tips anyway. I think, well, the 517 tips that I usually get with these guns when I buy them, I find that the fan is smaller than what you'd get with a graco tip. And it definitely comes out finer, so if you want to like a really nice smooth finish, then maybe that's the way to go. But I'm on production, so I want to throw the paint on. Not only that, I need it slightly textured, so when we go to touch up, I've got a bit of paint on there. When we go to touch up, it's able to touch up a little bit better with the roller, you know. But I'm not, as I say, I'm not exactly too keen on the tri-tech tips, and to tell the truth, I don't know if I'm liking this tip. Spray a few more frames and I'll be able to get the gist of how it really feels when it's reacting, but it doesn't seem to put on as much paint as a graco, or is fine. So, you know, two things down from a fflp tip. It puts it on quite stippled, quite a stippled effect. And okay, let's go upstairs. And yeah, so it puts it on a quite stippled effect. And not too sure yet. I'm going to buy another graco tip. I'll carry on using this. But, got me so far. Well, it's okay tip, but with the graco, I know I can run this lower, and you should be able to run it like around 1,000. But then you move slow, and I'm all about making money. I'm on price work, so I get paid by the amount of work I do. So this is why I run my machines at a higher PSI just to get more production done. See, it doesn't even cover as well. I mean, it's a stippled head, it's a heavy stippled effect, and it doesn't seem to cover as well. The same mix I usually would mix the primer on the coat. But it just doesn't seem to pull it on, and it's more stippled. So, you know what? I don't think I'll be buying one of these again, to tell the truth. I'm actually really tempted to actually not use this tip. But I don't know. First impression, say maybe after doing a couple more houses, I'll get a bit more of a feel for it. Let's step back. I mean, that's drying, and I don't like the coverage at all. Well, that would help if I actually pointed to the frame. So I'm not keen on this tip at all. I'll use it. I bought it. It cost me nearly 30 quid, including postage and packaging. So I'm going to use it now. But you know, it was worth a punt. See what they perform like. Not too clever, really. I don't like the coverage. Okay, so my verdict on the Q-Tech Ultra Finish. Now, I went back after the unit was dry, all the woodwork was dry, and even though when you first used it, it put a real heavy stipple on the woodwork, I tell you this now, it dried amazingly smooth, a lot smoother than the Graco fflp tip. So I suppose if I was looking to finish my woodwork, say in a water based, or even like an oil base, I would more likely, just for the finer finish, use the ultra finish rather than the fflp tips. For side purposes, and because we usually put on another undercoat on top, a wall base undercoat on top, so for side purposes I would still use the fflp tip. And as I said before in the video, for some reason the fan on the ultra finish is smaller than a 310 fan on a graco. it's smaller. I don't know why, it just is. The Tritech tips are all like that for some reason. Don't know, but it's just this. And yeah, and just the sheer amount of volume of paint that it puts on your woodwork, and the Greco fflp tips just put on more paint. You have to move a little bit slower with the Ultra, while as the Greco, it just seems it's designed to just throw it on there. It gives you a good finish. It's a decent sized width fan, and it puts a lot of paint in there compared to the Ultra. But as a fine finish tip, and if I was saying doing doors, finishing woodwork, I would definitely use the Ultra over the Greco. So that's my personal view on the Ultra tips.